5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think it's only appropriate. Cause I really want to work this out and try to find it. Some of you.
I know the lyrics. I'm trying to figure out the appropriateness. There's no excuse.
No excuse. I got this ice box where my heart used to be.
I did not know
Ice
that's
box
where
where my heart used to be.
I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold.
Have you figured out the appropriateness yet?
Yes. Are we talking about
I
Omarion?
mean,
Everybody got the Omarion.
What is the dance move?
oh, touch is the appropriate
Just
one for
let
that.
it touch.
Because he's touching everything.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know, but
Icebox is not this. You know what? This is like your new thing is just fucking up songs.
I really enjoy throwing you guys off with it.
I mean, I wasn't thrown off by the song. I knew what you were trying to sing the whole time. I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, no, I had
Is
no
it that cold out here?
Well, also too, it's a cold, gloomy day in LA.
Yeah.
Well, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chaser podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Rick Marion.
I almost said I'm Nikki Shucks.
It is a gloomy day in LA. That's why we got our cool gray J's on today. Hey, Jack. Hey.
So excited to get these. These were the one pair of shoes that I wanted. I never really wanted another pair. I have them in the Lowe's.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted these specifically, and I was lucky enough to get them the day before they released.
Well, damn.
At True, I think it was True Soul in Oakland. Shout out to my boy DJ King Kong for hooking it up. Yeah, so was able to pick these up.
Well, they look great on your cute little feet.
Thank you.
Your ankles look adorable.
Thank you.
Unashy.
You
Not
know,
ashy at
we
all.
put lotion on. I took a nice bath. I oiled up. I like being moisturized when I come here because Rick will call me out.
Can I tell
I'm
you?
always ashy.
Yeah.
You look in these holes, boy.
I don't think I put lotion on in like 2 years, bro.
Shut up.
Look. Hold on.
Oh my God.
yeah, no.
You can scratch it.
No, I'm ashy as hell.
I bet if you
Yeah.
put lotion on, you change colors.
Completely.
Whoa, you're like Katie right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
It's
you are
pretty bad.
scaly. You need like the diabetes
I lotion the top
lotion.
half, right?
Mm.
But as I lose more weight, I start to lotion the bottom half because when the belly is bellying, it's hard to get down there. So it's like, fuck it, my nigga. It's dry.
You gotta call for backup. You're like, wait, baby,
Oh man.
baby, come get these ankles.
Let me ask you this. When
my God.
when you're, because I'm sure as a lady, you lotion up your whole body.
Everything.
Right. So you said you used to only lotion up your top half.
Yeah.
So I when I actually am in the lotiony mood, right? And I'm like, all right, I'll lotion up my chest, I'll lotion up my stomach. And I'm like, should I lotion up my ass? All right. And then I lotion up my ass, and I'm like, I gotta lotion up the front. I feel weird. And I'm lotioning up my thighs. I'm like, what is this for? For what?
Yeah. I kind of just be like, nobody's going to see this.
Yeah.
Stay dry, my guy.
Don't stay dry, my guy.
No, it's actually it's a low key a pet peeve of Chia's because she enjoys just moisture
Yeah.
and being and she'll always be touching my back or my hands, be like, ugh, your skin, do something about
Dry.
this.
Let's break up.
Break up. I'm divorcing you.
Yeah,
You know what I found out?
Huh.
Drinking water, like an actual good amount of
Yeah.
it,
Does what?
makes you not be ashy and dry. It's fucking crazy.
Yes.
I'm a dehydrated person.
I am very dehydrated, and I didn't know until I went to, what is it, Kiehl's or some shit like that, and they like check your moisture. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. Huh? She's like, yeah, you're very
Stay
dehydrated.
hydrated. And also you can tell too by like pinching your skin and how it snaps back.
Elasticity?
Yes.
Really? Hydration helps that?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
And
Yeah.
collagen.
Well, okay. Well, I will start drinking water because
Okay, so wait, but it's not just water because you can drink a ton of water and never fully get hydrated.
Okay.
So you know when they have like the electrolytes and adding salt and things like that to your
yes,
water,
yes.
that helps you absorb it.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Pepper and stuff.
Okay, because let me tell you,
No.
I'm trying to handle this this elasticity as I get older. You feel me? Because I feel like, oh man, I don't want this shit to be drooping off my like.
You gotta drink water.
Let me
Drink
ask you
some
this.
water.
And-
Get some collagen.
Right. And
Get your electrolytes.
put some lotion on your face.
Well, my mom always tells me that.
Oh, you don't moisturize your face at all?
No, I do. I push it on my face.
Okay, so you do
Like moisturizer, not lotion. Like body
Yeah, like
lotion.
actual, like I have shit for my
Okay,
face.
so face, you're good. It's the rest of you.
Yeah, but here's what would fuck me up is because I'm a naturally greasy faced person. So I'm like, I would be confused because I'm like, I'm not dehydrated. I'm so greasy.
Yeah.
But then the rest of my body's so dry.
So oil is not a moisturizer. Oil can lock in moisture, but it's not a moisturizer itself. So, yes.
My mom would always tell me this was good for because it got collagen and shit. She'd tell me to eat chicken feet.
Yes.
So that like when you eat the chicken feet, it actually helps you add collagen in your system too.
With so you know how we do the bone broth?
Yeah.
That's what that's about.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
I mean, facts, man. Look, as you begin to get older, certain shit just starts changing, and it's like shit you never thought about up until you get there.
Yeah.
It sounds like a guy thing.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I be like,
It sounds like a man thing
I be
because
like, why the fuck am I itchy?
you're
I should drink
dry.
water.
Oh my god,
That's how bad
bro!
it gets, bro.
When it's cold and I'm itchy, I'm like, I need to put lotion on.
It's cause he fucking dry. So I'm trying. It's so difficult.
It's bad. Let me tell you, when I was in my skinny jeans mode of my life, and I would take these black skinny jeans off, which is all I used to wear. I could. Oh, this is so gross.
Oh no, I already know where you're
I
going
could.
with it.
I could like. I would take the leg out and like, and it was like a poof.
Mad Katie.
Pretty gross.
Okay. All right. For all of the other people tuned in right now, hydrate. Yes. Exfoliate. You have to scrub off the dead skin cells. So after you exfoliate, you put your lotion on. Now, not all lotion is created equal. It is very different. For the fellas, make sure you lotion your hands, your elbows, your knees, and your ankles mainly. Okay? Those are the ones that get the most. And honestly, they're a lot of people get like that really dark elbow situation going on. Keep it moisturized. Same with anything that bends. Keep it moisturized. You have to, you moisturize that too much.
Yeah, you're right.
You got a lot of moisture. That thing is hydrated. Okay, you got special lotions
Hydrated
for
Big
that.
shine.
It's got all types of lotions, scented.
I was gonna say hydrated and thirsty at the same time.
It's at the same damn time. Oh, and then like what you were saying with the oil. So one thing that I actually do is I use like a vitamin E oil, and it has like jojoba oil. There's a couple like coconut oil, a couple other things inside of it. I use that, and then I put lotion on over. So after I get out the shower, lotion like oil while I'm still kind of wet, and then lotion, and then I pat dry. So we can stay soft. And when
So many viewers just jizz their pants right now.
thinking of me oiling up and then lotioning up, there's like a whole system.
Well, let me ask you this. This is also something Chia put me on to. Are you guys do you guys care about your water being hard or soft?
Yes.
Okay.
I care a lot.
Oh my god.
So I had no idea what this concept was. Until okay. I used to see that commercial on TV that used to come on. We've got hard water. Oh my god, right? But I had no idea what the fuck that meant, right? And so whenever Chia would come over when I was staying in the condo, she'd be like, "Oh, your water is so hard. I hate it. It's like my skin. Like, I can't wash my hair." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" But then I remember when we would go to hotels that had a water softener, right? Chia would be able to tell, and I would always be like, "I still feel wet. Why does this water feel like it's lotion water? I hate it." And then, so when we bought the new crib, she was like, "We need to get a water softener, right?"
Yeah.
So we put that shit in there, and now that I've grown accustomed to
Now
having.
that she's changed you.
Yes, now that she's, just completely changed who I am as a person. And now I know what she's talking about. I'm like, oh, yes, this does make my skin feel crazy.
Okay, so adding to the age thing and things that you don't think about until you have your own place and you have to start thinking about water and like, why is there this weird film around my sink? So that also messes up your hair. Like, wrong water can mess up your hair and dry out your skin.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people don't even realize, like, why am I breaking out? Why does my hair look so frizzy or oily?
Going bald.
Why? No, seriously, no, seriously.
for real.
Yeah, like, why are you losing your hair? And depending on where you live, so
I'm 22 and I'm
yeah, like, why do I look 76? In our area, the water is terrible. I actually have to change my filter out so often, and because my hair is curly, and that's why Chia is tripping out, is because with curly hair, you can feel everything. Everything in the water just fucks up your hair. Yeah, so it's really bad. Like right now, I have to go somewhere else. I have to wash my hair when I go to the gym because they have a better filtration.
Damn.
Yeah, it's bad.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just had no idea about that life. And actually, yeah, the water softener guy came and gave us a whole spiel about how he's like, yeah, how I said I didn't like initially that my skin still felt like wet afterwards. He's like, yeah, that's because with this hard water, when it's actually stripping your skin of its natural whatever, I was like, oh.
And that's why you have to use lotion. Because you got to put all the stuff back in the skin.
You know what? That's all just the corporations coming together.
I mean, low key.
Yeah.
High key, if you want to live in this area, that's what's going to happen with water because you got to get the water from other places.
Mm-hmm. Man, they got
You don't even want to look into what's in your water. You can actually go online and see what chemicals are in the water in the area you live in and where they get it from.
No, I'm just going to drink it blindly and not care. Well, speaking
I have
of...
a Brita.
As I do this, I'm like, where is this from? Oh, this is definitely...
Speaking of hydration and what we had this morning, it's so funny because Nikki Blades, before you came in today, I was just telling Rick, I'm like, bruh, I never drink coffee like that in the morning. But today, last night, I went to bed mad late and I had to wake up early to do this shit. And I wanted to have energy. So I ordered me a little Starbucks drink with 2 shots of espresso in it. I didn't even know it came with 2 shots until I looked at it. I was like, oh, babe, it's 2 shots of espresso in this shit. I don't even drink espresso ever.
It made you very sassy.
Yeah. Oh, is that why I'm extra sassy? Maybe.
You're on edge right now. I am on edge. I'm sweating.
And then Nikki Blades came in when we were reading these ads, and she was like, yeah, no, I'm fucking up right now because I never drink coffee, and today I would drink espresso. And I was like, yeah!
Oh, this morning has been like, it's been a morning.
Yeah.
It's been a morning. But on the espresso tip, I did it on an empty stomach, and you never want to do it on an empty stomach. And it makes you feel like your insides feel like you're doing this right now. And so I'm trying to drink water to calm down. And as we were doing the reads, I was so embarrassed. I'm like, I do this every day. This is like my job to read off ads. And my brain is doing one thing and my mouth wasn't catching up. And then my body is like, bitch, why are you sitting?
I thought about coffee today because I too went to sleep very late. But then I was like, no, I'm better than that. I will have a sparkling yerba mate.
Ooh.
And that did absolutely nothing for me. I am tired as shit right
You're
now.
wondering why Rick's energy is so trash.
Yeah.
Tim and I are here. Rick is
And
here.
why we're so annoying on this side. You know what I love, Rick?
What do you love?
Man, being able to actually cook a meal at home even though I don't know how to cook.
Yeah, like a little fake chef.
Like a little fake chef. That's why I love HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Now, did you know with HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. You can skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable.
I like that.
That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Now, let me tell you, Rick. Let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you. This new year is a great time to focus on what's most important to you. Whether it's saving money by ordering less takeout, learning to cook, or prioritizing your wellness, HelloFresh is here to help with endless options to make cooking at home simple and enjoyable. Also, you should know that HelloFresh is 72% cheaper than a restaurant meal of the same quality, and you can save on average over $65 per month when you order HelloFresh.com instead of grocery shopping.
Wow, I love saving.
That's more, what'd you say?
I said I love saving.
Me too. That's more money to put towards those other 2022 goals of yours. Yeah, we're so busy with the baby, especially running around. It's really difficult to find time to cook, look up recipes, grocery shop for those recipes. HelloFresh actually comes in clutch most of the time for us.
Yeah.
And it's delicious.
Yeah.
Really
this is
good.
true.
And guess what? I got a special deal for y'all. All you got to do is go to HelloFresh.com/NoChaser16 and use code NoChaser16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. One more time. Go to HelloFresh.com/NoChaser16 and use code NoChaser16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. Wow. Let me tell you, like I said, that's why it's America's #1 meal kit.
You know what I don't like? Being an adult.
Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah. It's so busy. You got back-to-back meetings. You got errands to run. You got chores to do. And you get hungry.
All the time.
But I got a little secret to help you clear that to-do list.
Okay.
A little help from DoorDash. You can get dinner. You can get household essentials. And everything you need on your grocery list delivered right to your door.
I need all that.
All of it. So whether you're craving late night ice cream, forget that one key ingredient for dinner, or maybe you just need to stock up for the week, DoorDash has everything you need in one app.
I DoorDashed a coffee this morning with espresso in it because I was sleepy.
Oh, and you said that without an X. I'm proud of you.
Espresso.
Yeah.
I know how to read.
So, for a limited time, our listeners get 25% off and 0 delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when they download the DoorDash app and enter code NOCHASER. That's 25% off up to a $10 value and 0 delivery fees on their first order when they download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code NOCHASER. Don't forget, that's code NOCHASER for 25% off your first order with DoorDash. Subject to change. Terms apply.
So this morning, Tim is texting me to see if I made my flight, like how's everything going? And I text him like, oh yeah, I landed. Because I didn't want to let him know that I missed my flight this morning.
Okay, so look, I was suspicious, but I didn't want to ask because you were here already. Because like around 10, I texted her and I'm like, you landed safe? Because her flight was supposed to land at like 9:30. And then she wasn't replying. I'm like, I don't know what she's doing. She must be busy. And then she hit me. Then she went to green. I'm like, hold on a second. And then she hit me and she was like, 11:30. She was like, just landed. I'm like, did she fly from Seattle? Missing something? What happened?
We had to make a stop.
So this is one of the most random mornings of my life.
Okay.
So my best friend is currently hungover in our waiting area.
What's up, best friend?
Yes,
Yeah.
I saw you come in with a person.
I
was like,
came in with a person.
This is new.
This is not at all planned. So last night around like 1 o'clock, because I went to sleep late, I get a phone call from her. She FaceTimes me and she's hanging out with our friend Brad. We'll call him Brad.
Okay.
So we're hanging out. She's hanging out with Brad and she's like, what are you doing for New Year's? I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm going to stay in LA. She's like, I think I'm coming to LA. I was like, cool. Well, my flight is at 8:30 tomorrow. I'll see you when you get here. She's like, okay, well, my friend Brad is a pilot.
Oh, shit.
I was like, okay, best friend, go best friend. And she's like, I think I'm gonna catch a flight with Brad, the little PJ, and I'll meet you out there. I was like, cool. Okay, so we get off the phone. I set 3 alarms this morning. I don't know how I slept through 3 alarms. I have no idea.
You was drinking last night?
No, I was sober, even worse. So sober, I wake up. I'm like, oh my God, it is 7:38.
Flight was at 8:30.
My flight was at 8:30. So where I live to get to Oakland, supposed to take about 30 minutes.
What's gonna happen?
I got to Oakland by 8:20. Now, when you fly JSX, sometimes you get, you have some time. So I literally get there and I pull up and I'm like, did I make it? They're like, oh no, I'm sorry. We just closed the doors. And I'm looking at her. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even mad because I'm late. I'm going to make a phone call. So I run back into the car and I FaceTime that one.
Hilarious.
Okay. And I know she was drunk. So I don't know if she was going to pick up.
Okay.
Best friend picks up the phone.
Wow.
She looking at me like, friend? I said, I missed my flight. She said, bitch, I guess we're going to LA together.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she's like, get your ass over here. So I go from Oakland to Fremont. Somebody with a map, you guys know how this works. So Oakland to Fremont, pull up to her spot. She's throwing shit in her suitcase. First off, she has like EDM house music blasting. I think she was still drinking from the night before.
Hey, man.
No, you put her in that mode.
She was ready.
We on. Let's go.
She was ready. So Brad was standing over there looking like with his little pilot thing, looking at us with his glasses.
Brad just on go.
Brad was
ready.
Brad was like, we have things to do, ladies.
sleeps
Let's
in
go.
that shit.
He was ready. So she's like throwing things in her bag. I was like, friend, whatever. I grab Advil and a lint roller and I said, come on, let's go.
Wow.
So we get in the car. She drives us now to Palo Alto. Brad is like, here's the plane. I was like, oh, this shit is really happening. Amazing. First off, she had to call her parents to have them watch the cats. So
damn, like that. A real one.
A real one. She didn't even, she was just like, I got shit in the bag. We're going to LA. Fuck it. This is
still shit in the bag.
She took
I'm not even going to use the toilet. I'm going to shit in this bag.
We got to go.
We got it.
So we get there. We're like, oh, wow, this is actually happening. He goes, she gets to sit up in the front. So they're like flying the plane. I am in the plane doing my makeup.
Wow.
Like doing my makeup, trying to get ready. It's storming. So it's like.
Yeah. Oh, you flew on a little tiny plane in this weather?
There was only 4 seats. Yeah, there's only 4 seats on the plane. So it was one of those where if you don't put your seatbelt on, you're going to hit your head.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then he got us here. We landed, called an Uber. I made it surprisingly not too late.
Nah, we didn't start too much later than we could have.
Not too late, but it was one of the most random mornings of my life because I just flew on a private jet to record the podcast, did my makeup on the plane, thinking I was fucking Beyonce, and now we're here. Yeah. You know, you like.
And did Brad go home?
Brad, I think, has to fly back or something. I don't know what Brad has to do, but I'm taking Brad out to dinner whenever I can and thanking my best friend because. What are the chances of missing your fucking flight, then having a private jet option as a backup?
The universe, God is beautiful. God works in mysterious ways.
Yes.
It's so funny to just imagine someone dropping you off in LA and be like, all right, man, I'm heading home. Peace.
Yeah. I have no idea. Again, the most random, like, how is it that my friend met a pilot, or I don't know the whole situation of how it went down, and she picks up the phone, which she normally doesn't. There's a 50-50 chance of either one of us like not picking up the phone.
Right.
Yeah. And the universe just worked, and I'm like, so happy, thank you, universe. And so now my best friend is in LA with me for the first time. We've never taken a trip together. And this was our first, like, fuck it. Throw your shit in the bag. I don't care. Just buy it when you're out there. We'll make it work.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thanks, best friend.
Yeah, best friend made it. We love her.
Thank you.
She's dying in the corner. She said, "Can I just curl up in a ball over here?" I said, "Yeah, friend."
That is a great story.
Yeah.
So random.
So random.
It's like the one time where you just kind of that calm that they talk about. You're just like, okay, it's just gonna work. Yeah. I didn't even get upset when they said they closed the doors because that's an easy option, right? Like, what am I going to do? I'm going to panic. And I just remember that she said she was going to come. So I just called and she's like, okay, come on, let's go. I'm like, what the fuck?
Man, look, I try to keep that calm 98% of the time.
Yeah.
Because in my head, I'm like, man, this shit's going to work out.
Yeah.
It's going to work out. And I always try to have that attitude, and I'll keep that attitude for as long as I can. And if it doesn't work out, then like, shit, well, damn it didn't work out.
I kind of go straight to that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do.
Yeah, because like being angry does nothing. So I'm just like, damn, all right.
Yeah. I've had to evolve to this because I was panic mode for the longest time because I would say that comes from not having money all the time to be able to fix the problem. Because, you know, when you ain't got money, what is the other option? Could I book another? The problem's the problem. Like, I really don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah. And then recently it started doing it's going to work out. And that's like the first thing that kind of pops. And there's like this weird smile because you're like, nah, it's going to work. Yeah. I think it's when people say like, you got to put faith. You just got to have faith. And that's faith.
Or just treat your life like you're in a sitcom.
Like I do.
Which this was awesome. I'm like, holy shit, this just happened. She's like curling my hair. She's like, we just flew on a fucking private. Do you know what just happened? I said, bitch, I gotta work, but I'll talk about it.
I mean, here's the thing, right? Because people, the people who they want to say they'd rather be realistic, they'll come at me on that shit and be like, you know, I like to be realistic, so I don't like set myself up for failure all the time. But I'm like, look, man, you can either be like in your head, be like, look, the shit's gonna go great,
right?
Or it's gonna go shitty.
Yeah.
You have no control over how it's gonna go.
Right.
Because it's gonna go how it's gonna go. I would personally rather have the belief that puts me in a good mood.
I definitely used to be a be realistic person. Now I'm like, I'm gonna be optimistic in the front. Keep the realistic back just so I don't get pissed off.
Right.
If the realistic happens.
Because there's part of me, as soon as they were like, no, I said, okay, what time's the next flight? Because, you just got to start going into, all right, I have to get to LA. I don't care how.
Yeah.
This is so much time, figure it out.
Yeah.
They're like, the next flight's not till 2:30. And I was like, And so my first call was her. It wasn't even like look up other flights. It was just call her. Because sometimes it just works out.
Yeah, that's actually amazing. With that story.
That's why I didn't want to hit you, because I was like, I'm not panicking, so I don't want anybody else to panic, because I'm just going to get there. I'm like, don't worry about the details. I'm coming. I got this all sorted out.
Well, two things. One, my favorite part of the story is that Brad's not a murderer.
No.
That's pretty fucking awesome.
My friend is cheering. She said, yeah, that's not a murder. I know, because I could have not ended up over here.
And
I did some white girl shit.
may I suggest the edit? Next time you tell this story, when you call her, you did not say, I missed my flight. You said, call Brad, get the jet ready.
There we go. That's the next time. There we go.
We'll be like, Brad still got that jet.
Because
You
guaranteed.
think we can still get on that flight with Brad?
I'll be like, hey, friend, I'm going to need you to do something for me. You're going to have to do something freaky to Brad, because I got to catch this phone.
She's like, girl, it's been done. We good.
She's like, bitch, I already had my bag packed. Let's go.
No, that's so funny because I mean, not as crazy as your story, but coming back, because we were in Chia's hometown in Canada for Christmas, right? And coming back home, it was a really tight connection because it was so snowy out there in Regina, Saskatchewan, that our initial flight got canceled. So we had to book one last minute, and that connection was tight because we had to go through Vancouver, right? And the way this one was set up, we literally only had an hour in between flights, and then we still had to clear customs, you know what I'm saying, which can be a bitch, right? So, and we got all this baby shit we got to carry, which I will get into because that shit is different, all right? So,
And Vader wasn't helping at all.
no.
Useless.
What doing shit? So,
Just looking at y'all like, you gonna grab that bag?
yeah, didn't even say anything.
He's like, by the way, I just took a shit.
Yeah, right? So, but as we were walking through our connection and Chia's a little worried, now y'all might not know, or you may know, but Veda's favorite movie is Moana, right? So coincidentally, as soon as we got off our first connection and we're walking through the whole ass airport, How Far I'll Go from Moana was playing at one of the gift shops. And I'm like, that is a sign from the universe. We gonna make this flight easy. Not worried about it, right? And as we're speed walking to trying to find the gate, looking at the screens to see where our flight is at, I happen to peep, and it was like flight 544, whatever, delayed. I was like, yes, look at that, delayed half an hour. We can actually have a snack and chill the fuck out, and it was all good.
Nice. Question.
Yeah.
Your flight that was canceled, it was the same day, same time as the new flight?
No, we had to do a whole different airline.
Different day?
Same day, whole different airline.
I would have been terrified. Why is it not safe for them to fly, but it's safe for y'all to fly?
It's so weird. WestJet canceled all their flights that day because it was snowy as shit. Well, we thought because it was snowy as shit. But Air Canada was good to go.
So weird.
Yeah.
So WestJet got the bootleg planes.
I guess so. Thinner wings. I guess.
It's like, tape ain't gonna hold up on this, my guy.
Let me tell you about flying with a baby, all right?
Oh, God.
Now, mind you, we do a lot of traveling, right? Back when traveling was more loud, yeah.
Yeah.
And I had that shit down to a science. I felt like I was so good at it, and plus now I'm clear. I'm like,
TSA approved.
Yeah, I'm pre-check. I'm clear. I pull up to that shit with a backpack. I'm good. I walk right through, right? And I don't even need to be in first class to be comfy because I'm little. You know what I'm saying? I kick my feet off in coach and I tuck them up under the seat.
There's a huge difference between how we sitting right now.
Yes, there is. It was such an easy experience for me flying all the time, right? Flying with the baby is so different because he always be trying to wear all jewelry. Now, flying with Veda is so different because it's a lot.
A second. I was like, what did you...
Bad enough I got all this jewelry on.
So Now, when we have to fly, we have to check luggage because we got Chia always has to get her formula bottles checked. They gotta super examine that shit. Well, we don't check that, but they gotta examine it, right? We have to sometimes, if we're not using like a rental service, we gotta pack a little stroller. We gotta bring a car seat. We gotta pack that motherfucker, like check it. And then so we're always checking shit now. So now I can't just pull up half hour before my flight. It's a good like 2 hours. Ugh. Okay. Also, flying to Canada was fucked up because, you know, Chia has all her coats and shit there in a closet. Yeah. I have to bring it, right?
Yeah.
Boots. I have to bring a coat. And I'm trying to not pack a lot of shit because we got a lot of shit. So I'm like wearing my coat. I'm either wearing my coat or I have it on my arm or some shit like that. I'm also carrying. I got the baby on my chest. I got my backpack on my laptop. Yeah. I got like, and I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? Walking through the airport, I'm hot. And already speed walking to the first flight, I'm getting a little like sweaty and moist. Yeah. I hate being moist on flights. It's so uncomfortable, right? But whatever, we get on the flight. I'm a little sweaty. It's cool. chilling. We got Veda. It's good to go. Veda was calm for majority of the flight. She was great, right?
Take off landing?
She was chilling.
Oh, wow.
It was great for the first flight, for most of it, until I had to change the dookie diaper, all right? So I take her back to the bathroom, which has a little changing thing that folds out. I didn't know these existed before. I had changed her pee diapers on the fold out thing before. She was chilling. Mm-hmm. But this time, for the poopy diaper,
she wasn't having it.
She starts squirming all over the place. Almost, I had to keep her from rolling off of it, right? And you know how small airplane bathrooms are, right? So I'm like, I'm in my thick ass hoodie. I'm sweating, trying to get this poopy diaper off of her and keep her from falling to her death in a dirty toilet, right? I'm like, and I'm so uncomfortable, right?
And she's like, I want my diaper.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it on me, you asshole.
Yeah. And for the first time, for the whole flight, she's screaming, crying. I'm like, babe, please, babe, please. I'm putting on this song to I give her my phone to play with. She's like holding it, but then also she's like touching buttons. She's screaming. I'm sweating. My goodie hat fell on the ground in an airplane bathroom. I'm pissed. It's a new hat. It's white. And I'm like, and I'm trying to wet wipe all her shit, and I'm trying to keep it clean. And then I hear another baby screaming on the outside of the bathroom because she got a shitty diaper.
They talking to each other like, bitch, hurry the fuck up.
And she's like, I don't know why he's doing it here. He's trying to steal from me. So it's all bad, bro. As soon as I got the diaper on, I'm like, I need to get out of here. I didn't even get fully dressed again. I didn't even wash my hands.
I didn't even take her out.
I just left her in there.
Just like, I need air. Hold on, give me 5 minutes.
You remember where we sit.
It was all bad. I finally get back to the seat. Veda's half naked. I threw her to Chia. I'm like, baby, you get her dressed. I need to take something off.
He's over there like, where's my wine?
Yes, I was like, I need something to drink. It was it low key traumatized me, man. And
now you don't like shitty diapers anymore.
I hate it. Oh, and thank you for reminding me.
You still like them?
She is trying to get Veda dressed again. She's like, why does she still smell like poo? Poo all on her arm. I don't even know how it got there. Dog. I'm like, it was, and now I'm checking my whole, I'm like, do I have shit on me?
Yeah.
Okay, so this part of the show is brought to you by the Pill Club. If you want to get your birth control.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Well, I mean, there's a safer way to do it. Don't marry foreigners. You don't have to fly back.
You don't have to fly back to their houses. Yeah. Oh, that's all bad. All bad. But thank God, on the flight back, I had to change a poopy diaper. Veda was chilling. I think she saw the stress in my eyes from the first one.
I got you this time, Dad.
It's like, all right, I'm going to hold it in.
No, she shit it. Oh, hold the cry in. Yes.
And then she discreetly put her arm in it.
She's like, she said.
No, not even. She was like, reaching to her diaper, grab some shit, rub it on her elbow just to fuck with me. Oh, man.
Oh.
Stressful. Oh my goodness, what a treat. This episode is sponsored by BlueChew.
Ooh.
Say it with us now, BlueChew. BlueChew is making waves and bringing more confidence to the bedroom by offering chewable tablets that can help men get stronger and longer-lasting erections.
Oh.
How about that, okay? BlueChew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable form and at a fraction of the cost. Now that's great because let me tell you, I like chewing tablets.
Yeah. I am soft and broke. So that's what I need.
BlueChew's tablets help men achieve harder, stronger erections to combat all forms of ED, erectile dysfunction. BlueChew is an online prescription service, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy, and it ships right to your door in a discreet package, okay? And here's what's great. BlueChew's tablets are made in the US of A, and they prepare and ship direct, so it's cheaper than a pharmacy. Now, you know what? I tell you, we're getting a little older.
A little bit.
And sometimes you need a little help, you know? Or sometimes you just, your lady wants a round two and you just want to go to sleep. That's when BlueChew comes in handy, all right? And let me tell you, it definitely comes in handy because your boy has been very sleepy lately.
Very round one-ish. Okay.
Very round one-ish. I'm out. Exhibition. So if you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And here's a special deal just for y'all. Try BlueChew free when you use promo code TIM at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com with promo code TIM to receive your first month free. And we thank BlueChew for sponsoring the podcast. Hey, real quick, let's talk because healthcare for women is unnecessarily complicated. Do you need to renew your birth control prescription? Do you want to switch your birth control? Maybe try it for the first time? Whether you know the brand you want or you want help finding the best option, the Pill Club medical team has your back, all right? The Pill Club carries over 120 FDA-approved brands and ships to all 50 states. Most brands of birth control are free with insurance or Medicaid. Otherwise, prices start as low as $7 per month without insurance. Now that's just lit, okay? The Pill Club delivers birth control to your door for free in discreet packaging, along with fun self-care gifts and goodies. And guess what? I got a special treat just for you guys, okay? Right now, when you go to thepillclub.com/chaser, the Pill Club is offering a $10 donation to bedsider.org for every No Chaser listener who becomes a patient, all right? Your donation will help low-income individuals get access to birth control through bedsider.org, okay? That's thepillclub.com/chaser to get your first birth control care package and donate to help more women in need of affordable birth control. Now, come on. It's a win-win. Okay, one more time, thepillclub.com/chaser. You must use the link to make a donation. Link is in the description.
Now I see why some of the parents, when they get on flights, they have these little goodie bags for some of the people they're sitting around, and they just bring them and they have like notes and things, and they say like, hey, this is our baby's first time flying. I'm just giving you a heads up. I don't know how this is going to go, so here's some candy.
When I do that, mine gonna say, my bad, my nigga. This shit about to suck.
Can I borrow that sign just to throw people off? But you know,
they're going to open it and say,
like, no, the baby is a quarter black.
No, he just points at you.
She wrote it.
Because they're not gonna see it in beta. That's for sure. It's funny because also, I was shit. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh no, we ended up we bought 3 seats instead of holding her the whole time in the 2. And I was like, should we get first class? But first class seats, you know, they got the big ass thing in the middle, so like. It was that was Chia's idea. Let's get 3 seats so we kind of have room to, put her down, lay her down if we need. I was like, oh, clutch. Yeah. Struggle. But we fly to Hawaii next month. So that should be better because I won't be as layered up. I won't be as uncomfortable.
And by then, Veda can like figure out her own.
She made the 2 flights at this point.
She's just gonna take herself to the bathroom.
Yeah,
like, nah, Dad, I got.
Let her crawl down there. I mean, she would. Also, hey, if y'all got recommendations for restaurants in Maui, let your boy know.
Oh, you going to Maui?
Yeah.
I got some.
Okay, word.
I'll
Yeah.
let you know.
Let me know. Because
I mean,
really.
also everything closes at like 8, so there's not many places you can go, and Maui's pretty small.
Oh, it's all good. Trust me. We put Veda down at like 7 now, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
cool. Yeah,
I was
we
like,
good.
yeah, there's not much to do in Maui, so you'll be fine.
We just want to chill.
Which is perfect for Maui.
I've never, man. You still ain't been to Hawaii, huh?
No. not yet.
What?
No.
No chaser
Probably
trip.
this year.
No chaser trip.
We can do.
Down.
We'll figure
No
it out.
chaser trip to Oahu.
Down.
Yo, actually, that would be lit.
My birthday's in March.
Our
birthday is in
March. Actually, you know what? I might know a club. I know a couple club dudes out there who might be down to
We know a lot of people out there.
Yeah, like a little theater venue. Because someone was trying to have me do a stand up set in Hawaii, and I was like, all right, well, I don't do that shit, but if y'all paying me, I'm down. Because the fans will show up in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
We could get a little like theater out there and just do a live No Chaser episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make phone calls. Woo.
Yeah.
Cass, you can pay for it.
Yeah, Cass will do it. Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. It's been a long panoramic. You can send us out.
Something. Jeez. Yeah, that would be fun because let's see. I've been to Oahu a couple times. This will be my second time in Maui. Third time in Maui, actually. I really want to check out. Okay, what would you say next island to go to after Oahu, Maui?
I mean, that's pretty much all you really want to do. Everything else would just be.
I want to go somewhere where I could possibly get beat up by a local.
Oh, Oahu.
Okay.
Off tops. Don't worry. We'll bring you to Oahu
Because they're so just irritated all the.
Yeah.
all the time. I'd be like,
But
hey,
little do they know I can fight.
Rick's ready. He said, I'm not from here.
Yeah. And I'm taking this rock. No,
You gonna curse us all, man?
I would never.
Oh, my God.
But I'm going to say it.
That made me
So
choke.
we can start the fight.
That made me choke. I was like, oh my God, he's going to take the rock.
Didn't you see the Saved by the Bell special? People fall off surfboards, man.
I got a rock and a hibiscus in my hand.
Oh my God.
I
He's
wouldn't
over there
make
trying
it back.
to make Hermica. He's like, I heard we can drink this.
I wouldn't make it back
You
home.
wouldn't. Rick, have you ever been surfing before?
No.
Oh, we got to make this happen.
I'm down.
We got to make this happen. Oahu for sure.
And I promise I won't even touch a rock.
Geez, you just gotta pop up.
Yeah, until you nosedive and then you fall forward, and then you got to learn how to fall.
Can't do too much.
Can't do too much. Nah, look at you. You'll be good.
I've never been surfing either.
Really?
I've been in the oceans of Hawaii, but I'm not a swimmer like that. So
Yeah.
I'd rather jet ski.
That's fine. I mean, but doesn't jet skiing get kind of old after a certain point? Like, for how long can you jet ski for? I mean, you did travel to a whole fucking island.
I think if I'm going in a circle, I could do
Yeah.
that shit forever.
Yeah.
It was fun when it wasn't dangerous.
What's really fun, last time, it's been forever since I've been back home, but there's this thing called like flotilla. And like all the boats go out to a certain point, and then they have all the floaties, and everybody's just like partying in the little floaties, and then you can go to like the sandbars. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do to where you don't have to like worry about swimming.
I can swim.
Well, swimming like you're going to be out in the middle of the ocean. You
Yeah,
got to
I would
like
not.
survive. Yeah.
Scary.
We do the thing where if you don't see any locals in the water, you don't go in it. Like you see the waves coming, they're like, don't go in. And you see that one girl trying to get the picture and everybody's laughing at her. I'll make sure that won't happen to you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I'll be like, no, don't go. If they're laughing, if you hear anybody go, hey, look at this one. Don't do whatever that one is doing.
She out there throwing doo-doo paper.
I'm gonna let you talk to my dad one day so you can get some new
Bring
lines.
him on, man.
What if I go out there and I'm really just trying to fight?
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
I hear them say, yeah, look at me,
Oh
homie.
my God. I'd be like, Uncle, come get this one.
It would
send
just
my
be a
cousin-
good story. The time I got my ass whooped
Whooped in Hawaii.
in Hawaii.
Here you go. Rick wants a story too.
That'd be tight.
It'd be
No,
pretty
it's
funny.
not.
Nah, I'm not tight.
It'd be funny.
It's a great story.
Later.
It'd be funny.
Whatever
Getting beat
you
up is funny, nigga.
And I want it to be by,
said who?
I've watched people get beat up and I laugh.
and it needs to be a dude in a grass skirt that beats your ass too.
Wow.
Or somebody smaller than me. That'd be hilarious.
They can scrap.
Yeah.
I know where it's. Oh, we'll go to. I already know. I got it set up. We can make this happen. Get a phone. I'd be like, I'm gonna bring Here's the picture.
I totally forget about this. He's out there. I'm trying to chill.
He's over there with a Mai Tai.
Find Rick with an apple in his mouth.
Put him in the emu. For those of you that don't know, that's a hole in the ground.
Oh man. Oh, that's a bar actually. Oh, okay. Well, all right, never mind. Yeah, but Hawaii trip, we should definitely make that happen.
Yes. Because we did Vegas. I don't think we did Vegas.
Vegas
We didn't do it right.
We didn't do it right.
Yeah. It was just it was a weird event.
It's a weird event.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
My poor friend got
Non-violent, no chaser Hawaii.
Yes. And if you want to get violent, just save it for the last day.
I'll relax.
Well, yeah, you know what? I mean,
Just save the violence for the last day.
I think especially now that the world is opening up, even though it's closing up again, but when it opens up again,
Oh yeah,
then
they were kind of mad at tourists for going. there.
I think that Hawaii is kind of like, dude,
y'all let us know.
Stop coming here.
Yeah, Hawaii, let us know.
I'll call my sisters and ask. I'd be like, can I bring friends?
Man, it's cold. You from there?
I know.
You gotta pass.
That's why I said I'll literally
hold
call
one arm.
I got Tim on my back. I'm holding Rick's hand. I said, they're with me.
like, it's cool. She knows how to talk like y'all.
Oh my God. They're gonna be like, no, she doesn't. Did you just hear her? I'll be like, no, call my sister.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, I'm sure I could figure out. We could do a little no chaser tour situation.
We should.
Because there are some cities that we could hit where
I just want to show everybody I'm not that tall.
yeah, they will be flabbergasted.
They'll be like, oh.
It was that episode. I think I put up a vlog where when Danny was on, because she was looking so tiny next to you.
Yo, she's like this big, and I'm like, wow, you are just a tiny human.
Small lady.
Just little tiny person.
It's okay, man. We're gonna figure out. We're gonna take a whole ass tour. We're gonna hit the big cities. I think Seattle will pop off.
Sure.
Hawaii, New York for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Houston. You said Montana? Yeah, go back to my place of birth.
Be cool.
No.
Film a special.
We not
do
going
like
to
his
Montana.
Netflix special.
Live from Billings.
And it's the one doctor that helped me, that birthed me.
Who is the one doctor for the
Right.
town?
He's like, I remember the day you were born.
He's like, oh,
The Asian.
yeah, the China man. Hey.
Actually, that would be a funny ass special.
I would like to go back to Montana just because I was born there and have never been back, just to be like, oh, so this is what this is.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You'd be like, this is why Kanye's here.
You know what's weird is that there's always, whenever I say for whatever reason that I was born in Billings, Montana, there's always one person in the room who's like, no, my cousin just got a root canal in Billings, Montana.
My cousin is Ted Billings.
There's always somebody with a random ass connection to Billings, Montana.
That's interesting.
So I need to go check it out.
Okay, put that on the list.
Oh, I'm not taking y'all.
I wouldn't go.
I mean, I'm just trying to get out of work.
We'll figure. Well, you got a private jet plug now. You can go wherever you want.
Shit,
Miss
I don't.
Brad.
She do. I got to make sure she keeps him happy. Be like, what's up, Brad? My friend treating you good? I'm over here. I'm texting Brad like, is she treating you good?
Brad's like both of y'all can
Yeah.
be happy.
I'd be like,
Brad is texting her right now. So,
I'd be like, no.
when y'all need me to pick you up.
I'm over here like, oh my God, bitch, do I got to do the hair flip? She's going to be like, bitch, you better play your... Hi, Brad.
You know them 4 seats turn into a bed.
Oh, God, I'll be like...
He's like, these aren't even really seats, just those motherfuckers.
So, while we're flying, autopilot.
You know, I've actually never even been on a private jet. I've never had that experience.
I've been on a really small plane. You were there with me. I forgot where we were going, but then that guy started puking behind us.
Oh,
Remember that?
shit.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Wow.
It was a 2-propeller.
Oh, no.
Where were we going?
We were coming back from Ithaca?
Yes, I was just gonna say, was it
Yeah.
upstate New York?
Yeah.
And the puke got on him.
Yeah.
Was it? And he was like, yeah, okay, this was hilarious because I saw this guy kind of getting squeamish as we're landing. And then I saw him reaching for the bag. And I'm watching him the whole time in my peripherals, right? And then I just hear him go, oh, it's on me.
But to himself. He wasn't with anyone.
He was like, it's such a distressed panic. Oh, it's on me.
Oh, no.
Because those bags are tiny.
They're tiny.
Who pukes that little?
No. And then it's always the puke that kind of creeps up on you. Like you didn't know it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're like, oh no, I think I can.
Yeah, luckily I've never puked on a plane either.
Me either.
I have.
Oh damn.
Flying back from New York, was at the back of the plane. That was a problem. Hungover, back of the plane, and you know in the back of the plane that thing be moving.
Yeah.
I was miserable. You know why it's moving?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was throwing up.
Yeah, no, that plane was interesting. Like it was tiny and it wasn't enough people, so they started moving us around for weight distribution.
Oh,
So it was getting
hell
weird.
no.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
No.
Scary time.
Yeah, this morning was one of those like I want to soak in this moment, but I got to get my makeup done.
Yeah.
It's like it's just happening. I'll reflect on this later. It will be really cool.
I mean, I have been wanting to take pictures. There's a little, fake private jet studio.
Stop it! You better fucking never.
Oh yeah.
Actually, you should.
I mean, it'd be funny.
It would be funny.
It'd be funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's literally like if you just go to like Pure Space or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, private jet photo shoot.
So I did take pictures. I had to get proof that I was on there, but I'm like, do I do the douchey, I was on a private jet post, or do I got to just act like, nah, I've been here before and it'll happen again, and I don't, and just the people that know.
No, you have to make it seem like you don't care about it at all.
I don't care.
It's like that moment when you miss your flight and you have to get on a tiny
Like it's just
tiny plane.
everyday occurrence.
Thanks,
your
Brad. See you next week.
Or some random rap bar that mentions PJ.
Nah.
From the PJs to a PJ. In my PJs. Wow. While eating PB&Js.
In my Cool Grays.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Everything private in 2022. That's what you.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
keep
one.
my life
I've been
like
studying
keep my
toxic
flights. Ooh, so anyone ever said that before?
Private.
More than likely.
I know, but I'm going to post it. If you see it on my Instagram story, that's where I got it from. I think stories are different. You can get away with being a little showy on your stories, but it's on the main page. That's when you really look like this bitch on another plane.
Oh, I was just going to say it'd be lit if you, because I didn't know what you were saying. I feel like if you posted that whole story as a caption
yeah.
and be
That
like,
would be dope.
mm-hmm.
See, now that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Well, I'm glad you made it, Nikki Blake.
Me too. I'm trying to just, change my perspective and my attitude, and it's working out and keeping it real happy and positive.
Fuck yeah.
Shit happens, and when, shit happens, you just go with it.
Look at that. Your 2022 is already off to an amazing start.
It really is. I'm actually excited because I don't know what the fuck is about to happen again. Like that friend that I brought with me, I woke up next to a fucking fireplace, next to my own fireplace after her and I hung out when we were supposed to just get dinner. Next thing you know, I woke up on the floor of my own house, fully clothed, next to a fireplace that you got to figure out how to turn on. I don't know. She was on the couch. I was on the floor. We looked at each other. I said, we was just supposed to get dinner.
Sound like that friend got roofling. I don't trust her no more. Out here giving people roofling, friend.
She is that friend. I think that night I ended up crying because some girl came up to me talking about my ex-boyfriend. I don't even know what was going on.
Who does that?
Exactly. This girl walked up to me.
Oh, that's probably why. She's like, oh, let me give her some roofling.
This
She don't
girl,
remember this.
this girl walked up to me at this bar. She wanted to go play darts. So after we had dinner and we were drinking at dinner, celebrating. So, her and I, we just drinking like, we can pay for our shit. So we're drinking. She's like, I want to play darts. And I'm like, well, I don't know where to play darts. Let's just go to this place. She wanted darts. I was like, let me go try and find a place. So we wound up at this bar. No darts. But as soon as, no darts, but alcohol. And as soon as we walk in, this girl, really pretty girl, walks up to me and she's like, are you Nikki Blades? And I was like, what the? And I'm drunk, by the way. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like, yes? Because I'm like, oh, you're pretty. And she's like, do you know so-and-so? And I was like, oh, fuck. No. She's like, oh, yeah, you used to date so-and-so back then. I used to date his friend. And he told me that you had 2 phones when you guys were dating and you were talking to so-and-so. And I was like, oh, damn. I literally was like,
I hate this girl.
Hate this girl. And I just was so thrown off. My friend is literally like, bitch, what is wrong with you? Like, leave her alone. Yeah. The girl is following me, trying to tell me this crazy story about my ex from like 8 years ago. Okay. God. Yeah. And my friend is pulling me and I'm just like, why is she talking about him? I just want to drink. Where's the darts? There's no darts here. And then,
well, darts.
No, she said no darts.
There's no darts. Yeah, there's no darts. I'm like, I just want to drink. I remember that. And then I woke up on the floor.
That girl roofing y'all.
She roofing me.
Wow.
And then she wrote me on
Roofing
Instagram.
heads.
Hold on, wait. Then the girl wrote me on Instagram the next day talking about, it was so nice to meet you in person, girl. I'm so sorry. I just like wanted to tell you that that's what he said. And like he did tell me it like 2 years ago, but I just wanted to let you know.
Oh, wait.
But it was
stupid girl.
really nice meeting you. Then my other friend goes, hey, did you meet some girl named so-and-so? I was like, yeah. She goes, oh, well, she told my last tech that she met you and there was this angry white girl with you.
What the fuck?
And she was talking
Yeah.
about my friend. And then my friend goes, yeah, bitch, because you brought up her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah,
What a
I hate
weirdo.
you. Whoever you are, I do not like you.
She's so weird. Yep, that's the friend that normally random shit happens with. So here we are.
And I'm so glad you're publicly calling her weird. That's very
She's
weird.
fucking
to
weird.
do. Don't
It
do
was
that.
weird. And there's some people that you look at, you're like, there's no reason why you should be concerned about any of this. Like
Yeah.
you are.
But she's so concerned
So
with it, so much so that she convinced herself that, you know what? I need to talk to him.
Yeah.
he needs
This,
to hear
this
this.
is my chance.
I was
Wow,
like,
you are a weirdo.
weirdo. She was pretty. And that's so the
Big girls be weird.
Pretty girls
Pretty
are weird.
weird. Yes. Yeah. Pretty girls are weird. And but then she went and was telling people she met me. And I was like, see, now this is even weirder.
Wow.
And then it circled back to me without me even asking. And she's like, yeah, this girl's running around saying she knows you.
People that feel the need. I was about to wrap this shit up, but let's get. But now that you brought this up,
Sorry.
no,
It's so random.
People that feel the need to just volunteer information like that, it's so
That's negative
strange.
information.
It was, and this was that ex that I'm like, whoa, that's like, why are you talking to me about this? And the story was so crazy.
Yeah.
This girl's telling me that I had 2 phones. What? First the fuck off. 8 years ago,
Yeah.
I had 2 phones.
Did you?
No.
Oh.
First off, I would be like, oh, that's really cool. And I was kind of listening. And my friend's like, no, you don't want to hear this. You don't want to hear the rest of it. I'm like, what else he say? What else he say? She's like, no, get away.
One of the homies at a barbershop. Remember Ray, barbershop, Sandal Boys?
Yes.
Okay, so this barber who used to cut at a barbershop I used to go to, one day he was like, hey man, I ran into this girl at EDC. She said she knew you. Showed me a picture. I was like, oh yeah, no, I know her from like way back, whatever. A girl who I just like mess with, like real, like nothing crazy, right? And then she was like, and he said she realized they had a mutual friend. However, how like he knew me. She was like, yeah, we had sex once. I was like,
What the fuck?
Why?
Why? It's so weird.
Oh my God.
Like when you have any sort of status, they just hold on to
Yes.
these little bits of experiences they have. with
And
you.
if I remember correctly, it wasn't anything great on my part. So I was glad she was sharing it. Like, hey, this is a great thing to happen.
You're like,
It's like,
but
why
bitch,
is that
why?
something you share?
Wow.
Which you saying that reminds me of, because I was just thinking this the other day. I'm like, when I die, if we don't talk regularly, please don't share screenshots
God.
of our conversation.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody had passed away and I was looking at the girls that like these random ass girls that were like, oh my God, we just talked yesterday. Bitch, this man is married with kids.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
everybody
The
wants
worst
to be
are
like,
the ones who didn't reply.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like, what?
You didn't
Yeah.
talk. You
Yeah.
hit this person up and he ignored you.
Yeah.
Right.
And this screenshot is at 11:23.
Right.
That means you screenshotted this when he first messaged you. You sent this around to people when he first messaged you.
Yeah.
You dirty bitch.
And if we talked when I had low self-esteem, don't brag about that. Okay, if I didn't love myself, I didn't love you either. So don't brag, because you're just a predator. Look at
Like,
it that
damn,
way.
can't believe Nikki's gone. We had just made out when she was crying 2 years ago.
Right.
Can't believe
Can't believe it. My sister gonna be like, she didn't like you, and it wasn't just you. So it was you got her on a good day.
So
People are weird.
people are weird.
People are weird. In closing,
Hey, stop being weird, y'all. But if you're like weird in a good way, embrace that. But don't be weird in this way.
That
right?
way,
Don't
yeah.
do that. Don't walk up to somebody and say, "Oh, I saw your ex." No. If you want to say ex when you see somebody, turn around.
Yeah. So today's lesson is: be weird if it's good, but don't be weird if it's bad.
Yeah.
Take that with you. Thank you for watching another episode of No Chaser. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shutt.
I'm Nikki Blades.
Bye.